Taxes are making your life more expensive, especially at the pumps. So in total, taxes make up more than a third of the pump price here in Canada, about 55 cents a litre. Now, depending on what province you live in, you could be paying a federal fuels tax, a federal sales tax, a provincial fuels tax, a provincial sales tax, a federal carbon tax, and now a second federal carbon tax. And oh, by the way, in some cities, you also might be paying a transit tax on top of all of it. Now let's add a little bit of insult to injury, shall we? The federal government and all provinces east of Manitoba also charge their sales tax on top of those taxes. So they tax the fuel and then they tax those taxes. It's called the tax on tax. It's very pernicious. We got to get rid of it. Now, federal taxes make up a huge chunk of the cost, and it's a reason your life is getting more expensive. Federal taxes make up about 31 cents per liter of gasoline. But that big tax bill is about to get bigger because of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's carbon tax hikes. 31 cents per liter of gas is the federal tax take right now, but in only 7 years, in 2030, the federal taxes on gasoline will be about 74 cents per liter, which means that federal taxes alone will cost a family filling up their minivan about $56 in 2030. Look, I don't have to tell you, you know this, but many Canadians are already struggling right now with the high cost of living. People are worried that they, might not have enough money to make ends meet. They're worried that they may not be able to afford to fuel up their cars to get to work or to even take their kids to the cottage to enjoy some sun. So here's what we're saying. We're saying Canadians need higher carbon taxes like we need a kick in the head. And that's why we're right out front of Parliament Hill, right outside of the Prime Minister's office, calling on Trudeau to end his tone-deaf tax hikes. Now, we hear Trudeau talk about affordability all the time, but if Trudeau was really serious about making your life more affordable, he would scrap his carbon taxes.